Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about a very hot topic, and that is Evergrande. Now, what's happening with Evergrande? Where are the problems? What is the Chinese government doing? And what is the future for Evergrande Group? So, all that we're going to talk about today. The interesting thing is that this this particular group was one of the largest groups in China, which had taken enormous amount of debt, and that has created a lot of mess in the real estate industry in China, and of course a lot of the investors have, and that is creating a lot of concerns for the Chinese economy. So we're going to talk about all of that today in this video. But before we do that, as usual, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell so that every time I upload a new video. Please also comment on my videos so that I know what exactly you're looking at, and then I can craft out a video based on what you're looking at. And also, share my videos with people who you think would benefit from my research, from my knowledge, and from my videos. So without further ado, let's dive in. So as you know, before I start, I talk about my ebook. This ebook is on my journey as an entrepreneur. So this ebook is titled Six-Figure Corporate Job to Master Entrepreneur, where I've spoken about the time back in 2010 when I quit my six-figure globetrotting corporate job to start on my own. So it talks about the preparation, the challenges I faced, and how I overcame those challenges. I'm sure a lot of you would also be looking to become an entrepreneur. That was the reason why I put on 3 worksheets in this book, for you to gauge where you stand, how far or near you are to becoming an entrepreneur. So you will have to answer certain questions, get points, and then through a deduction, through a calculation, you will find out where you really stand. The cool thing is I scored myself based on my mindset back in 2010, so you will get to know how much I scored. And you will also get to know, where I stand in terms of, what I am today. How successful I am as an entrepreneur with 2 companies, one in Singapore, one in India, and representations in the US market. So we'll talk about all of that in this particular book. I hope you like this book. This book is available to you for totally free of charge. It's on my website. The URL is flashing on the screen. I'll put down the URL in the description box below. Click on it, go to the page, put down your name and email address, and the link to download the ebook will be emailed to your inbox. Do give me your honest feedback after reading the book. So now we'll jump into Evergrande in China. So what is Evergrande? That's the first question. So Evergrande is one of China's largest real estate developers. The company is a part of the Global 500, meaning that it's also one of the world's biggest businesses by revenue. Listed in Hong Kong and is Hong Kong Stock Exchange, and is based in southern Chinese city of Shenzhen. It employs about 200,000 people and also indirectly helps sustain more than 3.8 million jobs per year, every year. The group was founded by this Chinese billionaire Shu Yang, also known as Hui Kayang in Cantonese, who was once the country's richest man. Evergrande made its name in residential properties. It boasts that it owns more than 1,300 projects in more than 280 cities across China. So that's a massive amount. Outside housing, the group has invested in electric vehicles, sports and theme parks. It even owns food and beverage business, selling bottled water, groceries, dairy products, and other goods across China. It also caters to the tourism industry or tourists through a theme park, uh, and also they also own a soccer club. So this is what they are into. All of that is what they are into. Now, why is this company is in trouble? Let's try and understand. So Evergrande's debts ballooned as it borrowed to finance its various pursuits. The group has gained infamy for becoming China's most indebted developer, with more than $300 billion worth of liabilities. Over the last few weeks, it warned investors of cash flow issues, saying that it could default if it's unable to raise money quickly. That warning was underscored last month, September 2021, when Evergrande disclosed in a stock exchange filing that it was having trouble finding buyers for some of its assets. The whole situation is quite complex, and the lack of sufficient information on the company's assets and liabilities, which is I'm talking about the Evergrande Group, add to the ordeal. But the group's struggles are only emblematic of underlying risks in China. So we've been reading this the Chinese economy has been in debt and sinking deeper into debt. So that debt is has been caused by many companies and many other initiatives and policies, and Evergrande is one such company. The root of Evergrande's trouble and those of other highly leveraged developers is that residential property demand in China is tapering out. And as a result, the collapse is imminent. So ongoing collapse is focused intention of the impact of wave of the developer's default would have on China's growth. So real estate development has really suffered because of this in China. Let's look at the quantum. Look at how much it has actually gone down. 85% in this year itself. That's what the share price has crashed to. 85%. It said in a filing with the Shenzhen Stock Exchange that issues regarding a payment of the domestic yuan bond have been settled through negotiations. The amount of interest owed on the bond is about 232 million yuan, which is about 36 million US dollars, according to the data from Refinitiv. The conglomerate has struggled to stem the bleeding and has failed to find buyers for parts of its electric vehicle and property service businesses. The company is trying to sell off its office tower in Hong Kong, and which we bought for about 1.6 billion US dollar in 2015, but there are no buyers in sight, and that is a problem. So where do we go from here? So the Chinese government appears to be starting to intervene, and they're trying to bail them out. So over the past few days, the People's Bank of China has injected some cash into the financial system to help boost liquidity in the short term and settle nerves. The net injection for banks was about 460 billion yuan, which is about 71 billion US dollars, sometime this week or last week, including 70 billion yuan or 10.8 billion on Friday, which is September 24, 2021, which is about a week ago from now. Authorities are clearly watching closely while attempting to project calm. Beijing has few good choices. It will want to protect the thousands of Chinese people who have bought unfinished apartments, as well as construction workers, suppliers, and small investors. Authorities will also likely aim to limit the risk of other real estate firms going under. But at the same time, they have long been trying to rein in excessive borrowing by the developers and won't want to dilute that message. So you see, and this has been happening for a very long time. Cash, issues and this has been happening in the Chinese market for a long time. So the summary is essentially that if you are an investor or have invested in Evergrande and you are in China, then I'm sorry to say that your monies could be are not really safe. I'm like this particular slide. I've mentioned that the Chinese government is trying to intervene and help them out, but I'm really not sure how much and how far they can go because um, they are really, really in debt, about $300 billion. Now, this is just one big company. There could be many more such companies. And how many of such companies will the government of China intervene and help? So yes, that's a question mark to think about. So I would suggest that don't go into the real estate market in China and invest there at least this point in time. Stay away from it. So that's my advice, and that's the summary of this particular video. We will keep watching what's happening with Evergrande. So before I go, I will also point you to a video which I did on China and why China is been trying to rein in. So you would know the Chinese government is trying to rein in on tech and crypto, Bitcoin mining and all of that. So I did a video on that. Please take a look at that video. I'll put the link to that video on the card above. Take a look at it. That will also give you some insights into what's happening and why the Chinese government is doing what they are doing in the tech and the crypto world in the last few months. So, well, thank you very much. Thank you for listening to me. As you know, I'm Saurav Mukherjee. I'm a digital and technology marketing leader with about 20 years of global experience. I will put down my LinkedIn URL in the description box below. Click on it, go to the page, look at my profile. If you like my profile, go ahead and connect with me. As you know, and I keep mentioning that I work with many companies where I try and solve their business, marketing, technological investment challenges. If you are looking to engaging me as one of your consultants in your company, you could drop me a line on LinkedIn, or you could write to me on the contact page of my website. I'll put down the link to the contact page of my website in the description box below. Then we can jump into a conference call and see how we can work together, how I can help you guys. So until my next video, please like my videos, please subscribe to my channel, please smash that notification bell, please comment on my videos, and please share my videos. So take care, stay safe, and stay healthy, and I shall see you soon in my next video. Bye-bye.